Hello, everyone. It's me, Bobbie D. It's Tuesday, and let's talk. Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D is sponsored by Vibrant Souls, Health and Wellness. You can find them on Instagram, or you can email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. Tuesday Talks with Bobbie D will be right back. Well, I hope you are enjoying your January because we are almost directly in the middle. Almost. Today's the 14th, and I guess like tomorrow night-ish or something, since January is 31 days. I guess you could say tomorrow night-ish is the middle part of the month. Or maybe like the middle of the day, I guess, right? Like noon. Yeah, why don't I say that? Noon, because then you still have another half, right? So we're almost there already, if you can believe that. And with that being said, I was grappling with, was I going to talk about the national calendar? If you followed me on social media, I've been doing that for probably 10 years now. I don't do it every day, but when there's some interesting things or facts or something interesting to celebrate, so to speak, I do like to bring it up. But the national calendar actually has something very cool that, unless you follow it or unless you really, 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 really look at it, it's something that most people don't know that it has. And it's actually the month in review, which is actually a really cool thing. Again, it is on the national calendar, and I found some very interesting January facts. Some things that you may know it, but then again, most likely you don't know unless you follow these types of things. And some of us like those random quirky, one of those facts that nobody knows, nobody's thinking about until that answer comes up on maybe like a trivia contest or something like that. So I'm going to read you a couple of random January facts off the National Day calendar. So this is nationaldaycalendar.com/January. The Earth always reaches perihelion in early January. Perihelion is when the Earth reaches its closest point to the sun. Now, isn't that actually kind of a cool thing, especially those of you who are like me, space nerds, just kind of interested about the final frontier and what's going on out there. So when I read that, I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty cool, that right now the Earth has reached its closest point from it says from to the sun. So I'm assuming it means its closest point to the sun. I don't know, somebody might have made a mistake right there. But anyway, I thought that it was pretty cool. And then I actually looked up the word perihelion, and it says the point in the orbit of a planet, asteroid, or comet. So anyone, not just the planets or a planet, it's an asteroid or a comet at which it is closest to the sun. So I thought that was absolutely just some kind of strange, weird, quirky thing to know. Also, the quadrant meteor shower occurs every year in January. So I thought that was also kind of a cool thing to know. Also, Ellis Island opened on New Year's Day in 1892. That was a long, long, long time ago. And one last random fact. Oh, actually, it's funny. Well, one more. Our insurance policies start new in January too. So when you hang up that new calendar, then you know that your insurance policies start anew in the month of January. One more random January fact, which is going to lead me to something else, is Pasadena, California hosts the Rose Parade each year in January. And speaking of California, we would like to extend our condolences to those who have lost their lives as well as their homes. It is a very devastating situation. I'm certainly sure it is, being in it, and it's so devastating to watch, especially when a natural occurrence like that happens, something that you have no control over. I know politics has also been thrown in there. I would hope that you would know that politics has nothing to do with the weather. No matter how strong certain political opponents think they are, there's nothing you could do with the weather. The weather is controlled by God, and that's it. That's it. It is nature, Mother Nature, as they say. And whatever's going on, these fires, these wildfires happen all the time. The winds, I understand, were at least 100 miles an hour. That's the wind picking up the fires, blowing it across. Miles and miles and miles and miles of homes and land and just stores, properties completely gone. Is nothing, absolutely nothing to do with politics. Politics and nature are not one. No matter how much you try to do that, no matter how much you try to push it, it's not the same thing. And with that being said, again, we extend our deepest condolences for those who've lost everything, those who've lost their lives, those who now need to rebuild and try to figure out what to do. I also understand that lots of insurance policies have been canceled. Fire insurance have been canceled. So I don't know. I just ask that you pray for these people and to donate when and if you can, because this is extremely devastating. Who knows when things could be restored to some type of normalcy. So to those people that we know personally who are out there who've had to evacuate their homes, we're praying for you, your neighborhoods, your friends and family. We do have some family members out in California. However, thank the Lord, they've marked themselves as safe. So we're just going to continue to pray. And we know that as a nation, we can do the right thing and help others. We would want that kind of help if that was happening in our area and if we lost everything. So please do what you can and help. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a terrific Tuesday. It was a terrific talk. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you give me a thumbs up on this video, and please make sure you continue to watch all of our videos. We have a ton of content right here. Share it on your social media. Share it with your friends and family. Just share. So thank you so much. We will see you again really, really soon, and have an amazing Tuesday.